Hello everybody. In this video, I am going to give an update on my portfolio and show you all of my positions. Let's get started. Right now my portfolio is worth $111,150.09. In the past year, I am up $10,038.34. Year to date for the year 2025, I am currently down $30,236.35. In the past 3 months, I'm down $37,375.15. In the past month, I am down $45,240.12. In the past week, I am down $28,994.09. And just today, I am down $21,541. Basically more than $20,000 down today. The number keeps changing because Robinhood counts the after hours values, but I'm basically down $20,000 in one single day. That's a huge amount to be down in one single day, $20,000. But that's what's happening today. And for the longest time, I was doing pretty well this year, but then lately things have been just crashing down. And this is a huge loss in the past month. In the last month alone, I am down about $43,000, which is insane. But yeah, down $20,000 in one single day. Wow. Now, I did make some changes to my portfolio just because things have been dropping so low, and I'll talk about those later. So let's go over my options. Right now, I'm selling Amazon $205 covered calls. These expire March 28th. My return, I am down $231. I'm selling Delta Airlines $55 covered calls. These expire March 28th. My return, I am down $24. I am selling Disney $108 covered calls. These expire March 28th. My return, $4. I am selling Google $175 covered calls. These expire March 28th. My return, I am down $63. I am selling SoFi $13 covered calls. These expire March 28th. My return, I am down $64. And I am selling Target $119 covered calls. These expire March 28th. My return, I am down $80. For my cryptocurrencies, I have Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Avalanche. For my stocks, I have 300 shares of Amazon. Amazon is at $194.59. My average cost, interesting, it's not showing up my average cost, but interesting. I wonder why it's not showing my average cost. Anyways, I guess today's return, I am down $1,398.12. It's kind of interesting how Robinhood glitches out like this sometimes. Next up, we have 6,400 shares of SoFi. SoFi is at $10.97. My average cost, $5.70. My return, $33,738.05. I have 300 shares of Google. Google's at $166.20. My average cost, $177.69. My return, I am down $3,445.50. have 400 shares of Disney. Disney is at $100.76. My average cost, $114.49. My return, I am down $5,490.97. I have 200 shares of Target. Target is at $113.59. My average cost, $149.41. My return, I am down $7,164.50. I have 400 shares of Delta Airlines. Delta Airlines is at $44.98. My average cost, $65.76. My return, I am down $8,312. This is a margin account. My margin total is $182,256.64. My margin used is $142,570. This gives me $39,686.64 in buying power. My margin status is low risk. My buffer is $44,545.47. That's how much more money I can lose before I get margin called. My annual interest rate is 5.25%. The daily interest that I'm paying is $21.33. And I'm using $1,000 of margin interest free. So down a lot of money today. The number keeps changing. It looks like it's recovering a little bit overnight, but earlier I checked and I was down like $24,000 in one single day. That's insane. Yeah. At my lowest today, I was down $25,502.98 in one single day. 25K down in one single day. So that's what's going on. Me, I mean, I'm fine. I don't know. Like, all my stocks are things that I want to keep anyway, so I'm not really worried about this. Now, if these are things that I like desperately wanted to get rid of, then that's a different story. But Amazon, SoFi, Google, Disney, Target and Delta, not so much, but I don't mind holding on to them. So considering that these are shares I wanted to keep, the fact that they went down below the strike prices that I had was kind of not so bad. But yeah, it kind of works out long term anyways. So I did make a lot of changes to my positions. So before, I had an expiration date of March 21st for pretty much all of them. However, now I rolled it out to March 28th, so 1 week later. Today is the 10th, so now they're going to expire about 3 weeks from now on the 28th. Not only did I change the expiration dates, I changed the strike prices for all of them. I lowered the strike prices for all of them, pretty much. So Amazon, I had a strike price of $220. I changed it to $205. Right now, Amazon is at $194. So it's still below the strike price. We'll see what happens. I just remembered what the average cost. I know it doesn't show it here, but I think it was like around 177, if I remember correctly. I don't know why sometimes Robinhood does not display the average cost correctly. Like, it was displaying just fine before. I'm not sure what happened to make it glitch out like this. Oh well. But yeah, I brought it down to 205 so I can gain more premium compared to the 220. And then we'll see if it actually does hit 205 3 weeks from now. But honestly, I'm okay if it stays below. Delta Airlines, I chose a strike price of $55. I think before I was using $60 for the strike price, but brought it down to $55. And I might bring it even lower because right now it's only at $44.98. It went down a total of like over 15% down today. After hours, it was down over 10%. So I might change it again, maybe to 50. Or I might leave it. I mean, who knows? Disney, I think I chose a strike price of 120 before, and now I changed it to 108. Right now, Disney is at 100. Google, I've changed this multiple times recently. So recently I changed this to 180 and now I changed it again to 175. Right now Google's at 165. SoFi, this is a huge one. Big chunk of my portfolio. A big reason for my gains and losses recently. So today, SoFi went down another 12.63% total. So lost a lot of money, and I'm losing a lot of money because of SoFi lately. Now, I chose a strike price of $15 before, but I changed it to $13. We'll see what happens 3 weeks from now. Right now, SoFi is at $10.97. I mean, it is possible that it could go back up. We'll see. But yeah, I chose a strike price of 13, and then we'll see if I need to roll them out if SoFi goes above 13 in 3 weeks. Target, this one is a huge one because I had a strike price of like 140, and now I chose a strike price of 119. Target is at 113. We'll see what happens. And that's pretty much it. So, I don't know. It doesn't really upset me too much because I wanted to keep my shares anyways. But it did go down, I would say, a lot in the past, few weeks. So I'm down a lot of money in a very short amount of time. Wow. $43,000 down in the past month. Insane. Now, I look at the long term. If this is just short-term pain, but I'm still gonna go up and go back into the green long term, I'm okay with it. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But for now, I'm just still doing the same thing I'm doing, holding on to my shares, doing covered calls against them, and then we'll go on from there. Actually, at this point, I wouldn't mind if they all stay below their strike prices at expiration 3 weeks from now. And then maybe after 3 weeks, I'll choose slightly higher strike prices. I'm thinking about that right now. That's pretty much my plan in the next 3 weeks. Hopefully they either stay where they're at or maybe even go slightly up, but not too much. And then I do new covered calls with slightly higher strike prices. That's what I'm feeling. But yeah, that's what's happening with my portfolio right now. Losing a ton of money. But I'm just holding on and looking at the long term. Alright, that's pretty much it for this video. I'm going to keep on making more videos like this in the future, so if you guys like to see this type of content, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll keep on making more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.